Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you're having a good start to your week this week. So today is Monday the 28th of April 2014, and if you're wondering why I'm doing a video like this so early in the week, well, if you haven't heard the news already, where the hell are you hiding? Anyway, never mind. A lot of us already knew that this was going to be announced. There's been teases and mentions, and obviously with the recent number of new cast members that they've put into the Man of Steel sequel, then the most recent one being Ray Fisher, who's going to play Victor Stone, aka Cyborg. He's going to have his role's not going to be that big or significant. It's going to be a little sort of like 5-minute show of some sort, but he's going to lead into the Justice League. And that has now been officially announced by Warner's today. Well, I say today, more like sort of last night. I was asleep when the announcement was made, so when I woke up this morning was when I first heard about it. Not only that, Zack Snyder is going to direct the film as well. So Man of Steel 2 along with Justice League, they're going to be filmed back to back. Obviously the Man of Steel sequel coming out in 2016, and we're looking at probably 2017 for the Justice League movie. So that'll be interesting. That'll be very, very interesting. I'm pleased. I know that it's something that has been, in the air to be talked about, and people are still, I've read the comments. A number of people, as usual, you know what fanboys are like. They're either not happy or they're overly excited, but those that aren't happy, as usual, complaining how Man of Steel wasn't that successful. I mean, guys, the movie made nearly $670 million. How can you not call it successful? It's made more money than Captain America, Thor, the first 2 Iron Man movies as well, the Incredible Hulk. You can't sit there and say, "Oh, Man of Steel wasn't that successful," when it made more money than all those films, plus Superman Returns as well, and Batman Begins. It's made more money than all of those films. So yeah, I'm sorry, but you can't turn around and say, "Oh, it's not that successful." If it wasn't successful, then we can all bitch about it. Then we can say, "Oh my God, they flopped again," with like they did with Superman Returns. But it's not. It has been successful, which is why Warners are now pushing for their wider DC universe. We're getting Batman, we're getting Wonder Woman. Cyborg's going to feature as well. We don't know which other characters are going to appear. If you have been paying attention earlier this month, I think about a couple of weeks ago, it was announced that 3 new cast members were going to feature in the film. They are Academy Award winner Holly Hunter, Callan Mulvey, and Taiyo Okamoto, and Holly, who we remember as Elastigirl from The Incredibles. Really, really awesome film, I have to admit. So she was pretty good with that. Callan Mulvey, who featured in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 300, and the Rise of an Empire, even. Sorry. So yeah, 300, Rise of an Empire, and Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and of course Taiyo Okamoto was in the Wolverine that was done last year with Hugh Jackman. So they were described as their characters apparently are going to be new characters, but I think we all know what that really means. They're not going to be new characters as such, I don't think. I think they might be along the lines of what they did with both Miranda Tate and Henry Ducard in both The Dark Knight Rises and Batman Begins. Obviously Henry Ducard later becoming Ra's al Ghul, even though Henry Ducard is actually a character from the DC Comics, whereas Miranda Tate was a character just made for The Dark Knight Rises, but later became Talia al Ghul, so daughter of Ra's al Ghul, of course. So could it be something like that? We don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If they are new characters just for this particular film, again, how far into the franchise are they going to be featured is the question. But yeah, like I say, I'm really happy now that we are going to get a Justice League movie. It's just a question of, and I've been saying, I know I hate repeating myself, so I do apologise, but it really is a question of, can we have the likes of Stephen Amell and possibly Grant Gustin, both Green Arrow and Flash, on the big screen? Stephen Amell has already shown what he is capable of. He has said that he wants to. Well, I wouldn't say that he's actually said that he wants to, but you get the idea that he would like to play Green Arrow on the big screen. And this season so far in Arrow, is if you've been watching my review, you'll know exactly how I've been feeling about the show. This season of Arrow has just been top notch. I'm starting to wonder how they're going to top it with season 3, to be fair. But every episode so far, and we're only up to now 21, airs this week. Okay, titled City of Blood, and every episode has just been one better than the other. It's just so, yeah. And as I say, Stephen Amell, he's very heavily present on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you follow him on all of that, you'll see how he welcomes the fans. He enjoys interacting with the fans. He does live Q&As. He talks about days on the set. And he tweets teasers as well. He really, he's one of the few actors out there who just does this off his own back. He's not being paid for it. He hasn't been told to do it. He's doing it all for himself. So he's got that charisma, that unique quality that I think can be easily translated onto the big screen. And Grant Gustin, I know that they've now finished the Flash pilot. It has been screened to the executives and the big bosses and whatnot, and even Jeff Johns and Andrew Kreisberg as well, both sat down to watch it. I would like to see it. I want to see exactly how it is as well. Obviously, we're not going to find out till next month if the Flash is going to feature on CW's full schedule, which should happen. There's no reason why not. Apparently, it's been penciled in, but there's no reason why it shouldn't be part of a series come later on this year. But yeah, no, as I say, both Stephen Amell and I think Grant Gustin should have the chance to move up to the big screen, and they just have to appear in the Justice League. It shouldn't get in the way of them having their own TV shows still, because you can still have them appear on the big screen for the Justice League movie, and then you've got their TV shows. You don't even need to do a solo movie for these characters, because they already have their TV shows. It's that simple. Just let them feature in the movie, even if it's just for 20 minutes, that's fine. As long as they're in the movie, we know that they're there. Please don't cast another actor or actors as both Oliver Queen and Barry Allen. Have these two current actors that you already have, put them on the big screen, job done, you're sorted, okay? You've pretty much got your Justice League there. We've already got Ben Affleck as Batman, Henry Cavill as Superman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and of course now Ray Fisher as Victor Stone. And completing that, Green Arrow and the Flash. And you might also want to say that you want to then bring in Aquaman, Green Lantern, and of course Martian Manhunter at some point. It can be done. So if they can connect the wider movie DC universe to the TV version as well, they've got something. They've got something. Look, we've seen how Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has turned out. For the first sort of 13 odd episodes, it really didn't take off. But then afterwards, because they've linked it with the likes of Thor, The Dark World, and obviously recently Captain America: The Winter Soldier, it's picked up really well, and a lot of people are now starting to tune in, which is great. I wouldn't say too little too late. I think it has been renewed for a second season as well. So they've got that sorted. Marvel have that sorted, which is good. But DC and Warner Brothers, their plan now, they're reversing in a way what Marvel are doing. They don't even need to reverse. What they've got now, they're doing fine. Okay, you've had Man of Steel. It's set the platform. The base is done. Okay, you've now got this cinematic universe out there where other heroes are there. Just as the Man of Steel sequel will be out in a couple of years. Then the Justice League sequel, hopefully a year later. And then whatever happens after that, maybe you want to do solo movies. Maybe you want to do another Superman solo movie. Maybe you want to do a Wonder Woman solo movie. And speaking of the Wonder Woman solo movie, unfortunately, we're starting to get the feeling that they might not want to do that, because they're saying that a slight optimistic update on the status of a Wonder Woman solo film, noting that while the studio is open to the idea, they feel the right script has not yet been found. That worries me. Okay, here you are. You've got the Trinity already. You've got them cast. You're going to feature them in a movie that's, starring Superman, guest starring Wonder Woman and Batman, and Victor Stone. But now you're saying you're not too sure about doing a solo movie for Wonder Woman. That really does say a lot of things about their trust in Wonder Woman. Again, you know, we've been down this road before. We know where this is going. I'm hoping that Warner's can turn around and say, no, 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 okay, let's get these people in. You know, bring in some serious creative people. People who know the character, who can understand the character. There's nothing really difficult about Diana at all. There isn't. You just have to watch 4 and just see how Lady Sif, for example, is portrayed. Then you look at Thor himself. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. For heaven's sake, we're getting a raccoon that has a machine gun bigger than himself. Come on, Warners. You know, don't do this. Okay, you've got something good. You've got the gold mine. It's waiting to be abused. Basically, just do it. Don't settle for less. Take the risk. That's what you've got to do. You've got to take the risk. Marvel have been doing that since Iron Man, and they are constantly taking risks every year with their films. You know, that's why they are hugely successful as they are now. Guardians of the Galaxy, when that comes out in August, yes, I still say that is Marvel's biggest risk taker since the first Iron Man film. And who knows where that's going to lead. So, come on, Warners. Fox as well with the X-Men franchise, and then the Fantastic Four reboot, and then you've got Sony with the Amazing Spider-Man franchise as well. Come on, Warners. Give us that Wonder Woman solo movie. Okay, it's that simple. You don't, as I say, don't worry about Green Arrow and the Flash. They're sorted on the TV side of things. But as long as they guest appear on the Justice League movie, we're good. Okay, we are good. All right. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So make your feelings known below. What do you think about this announcement? You know, are you pleased that we are finally going to get a Justice League movie, which, you know, a lot of people have said it's been a no-brainer because it's pretty much been touted. I think an official announcement will be made at Comic-Con in San Diego this July, so we'll know a bit more then. Maybe they'll, you know, surprise us with cast members, with certain characters as well. Who knows? We don't know what the full announcement's going to be just yet, but I, for one, am ready. Bring it on. 2016 and 2017, hopefully. I'm ready. Thank you very much. See you all later. Bye.